Hi everyone, my name's Amanda Shadforth and I'm from the fashion blog Oracle Fox, and today I'm here with Jayson Brunsdon and we're just going to have a little quick fun question Q&A leading into MBFWA. How are you, Jayson?
I'm really good. I'm great.
You excited about the week ahead?
I am. I'm very excited. Yeah, 20th anniversary. It's great. Yeah.
It's a really special time. Everyone, you know, we're only just saying before that there's a lot of energy surrounding this year. So
well, I worked on the first one.
That's incredible when you think about it.
Yeah, it's 20 years ago. Yeah.
That feels hard to believe that it's actually been 20 years.
Oh, it feels like 40.
I guess time flies when you're having fun, but while we're at it, we may as well get straight into the questions.
Sure.
Speaking of being in the industry for that amount of time, what first inspired you to get into fashion?
I was 13 and I was at school and I read what was on television that afternoon, and it was Funny Face, which is an Audrey Hepburn film in which she plays a model and she goes to Paris.
Yeah.
So I wagged school so I could go home and watch it, and that was it. I was like hooked.
Hooked once and for all.
Yeah.
How do you usually approach your new collections and where do you start?
I kind of start with fabric. I look at fabrics first, and I look at the colours, and it gives me a mood, and I'm kind of thinking of a mood, and it just kind of falls together. The fabrics quite often, you know, they speak to me, and it's the right colours, and they work and everything. And then it's a giant jigsaw puzzle. You slowly put the whole thing together.
Yes.
Getting your fabrics together, getting your shapes together, and I do hundreds of sketches.
Really? So
hundreds.
Do you enjoy the process still, or do you find it arduous, or is it therapeutic?
It's all of that. All of the above. It can be quite tortured. It can be a bit of a torturous process.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately really fulfilling. It's you know, it goes on and on. It's like a 3 to 4 month process.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I suppose it's quite cathartic. It's all part of the eventual, you know, end result that we all get to see. So you have to do it whether you like it or not, I guess.
Well, that's what I do for a living.
Yes, Tell us about the woman behind your brand and the woman behind this collection.
The woman that I design for she's a little romantic. She's generally very feminine. She likes classical things and she loves beautiful fabrics. But there's always something a bit quirky in the way that it's kind of put together. This collection is a mixture of feminine and masculine styling. So it's a little bit different for me. And it's possibly a little bit more eccentric than what I've done in the past too. It's very much about the individual. It's about the individuality. That
sounds beautiful. I'm really excited to see it actually now. Did you have a particular muse in mind for the collection that you've just designed?
Well, the title of the collection is A Rose is a Rose, which is a quote from a very famous lesbian author, Gertrude Stein. And it means I am what I am.
Yes.
It's like a declaration of, it's a very romantic declaration of the individual.
So
it's not inspired by the way that Gertrude actually looked, but it's inspired by the idea of love and romance, but it has a very raw and rebellious attitude to it. So I couldn't really say there was one particular woman in mind. I do a lot of people watching, so...
Do you really?
Yeah, I love to people watch.
Where do you usually go when you people watch?
Paris.
Oh, what better place to people watch?
I know, it's the best place to people watch, isn't it? And London. London and Paris are the best places to people watch.
Oh, it's so much fun people watching.
Yeah.
Are you able to tell us what your favourite piece is from this particular collection?
I've done a black and white lace coat, which... I don't know, it just really resonated with me. It's just really beautiful. It's very simple and it's quite classical, but it's really beautifully cut and just really beautifully made. It's very difficult to make a lace coat.
I can't imagine the amount of effort that goes into the fabrication of joining everything up and making everything fit together and still look polished.
Particularly with lace, because it's French lace, and French lace, it comes in certain widths. So everything, it's like engineering.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one either. What can we expect to see in the detail of this collection? I know you've just mentioned lace. What other details do you have?
There's a lot, because it's very romantic, it has a raw edge. There's just raw edges. There's a lot of bows, but mainly black bows. I didn't want the bows to be pretty. I wanted them to have a dark romantic feel to them. So there are a lot of bows, and they're mixed with men's slouchy styled pants as well.
Tell us a bit about your plans for the show, for instance, the models, the scene, the music and the overall atmosphere.
Well, because the whole theme is about individuality and romance, we've cast the show so that it is quite individual. So there's a quirkiness to the look of the girls and the boys. It's the first time we're showing menswear as well.
How exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. It's really exciting.
can't wait to see that.
So and because it is all about a rose is a rose. We've dressed the room with roses, so it's going to be really quite beautiful.
I can't imagine that's an easy feat. I don't
No.
imagine how many roses you needed to pull that
Hundreds.
together.
Hundreds of roses, hundreds of red roses.
You're calling rose farms all over the countryside.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I'll know that if I can't buy roses this week, I'll know why.
Because of that. I know. Thank God it's not Valentine's Day.
Well, Jayson, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I can't wait to see the show.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And we'll look forward to it.
Great. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.